answer all those questions. Now I'm getting into some of the fun stuff. And this is basically my workflow of how I'm doing new projects now, by the way. Um, is this the video I just recorded? Oh, it is. Nice. We don't know the name of it yet, so let's go with a name real quick. Here, let's do this. Nope. Let's iron managers. Let's do this. Okay. So essentially, I just asked it to give me all the functions. You'll see why I did this in a second. Essentially asked it to give me the features and functionality. Oh my gosh, it just deleted everything. Why does it do that? Like, now that's gone. Here, let's answer in chat instead. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it kept it. Oh, I thought it deleted it. Usually it'll delete it. It will only do one artifact. Okay, cool. So we need there's give me thing. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna take this document. On a tool with the following overview and features and functionality. Can you help me come up with a name for it? What was that for? Oh, yeah? No, I need this. Okay, I need this. I need this. Right here. Okay, and run that. Should have done that in not 4.0. What am I thinking? At least 4.5. Okay, let's see what we got. And then I'm going to go to GoDaddy. Oh, it doesn't let me do it on this. Oh, will it? No, it doesn't let me do it on this. I have to go to another thing. Definitely not Deep State. Stride. So I'm going to look at my phone just for... Because everything I do, I like always just... Even if I don't build a product, I just like to name them. Just so that I can have a good idea. So... And I'm really getting into like a Stride project. Stride. Ugh, try Stride is so expensive. Wow. So not Stride. What about Get Some Rhythm? There's no way. Dude, Get Some Rhythm is... Hold on. What's... I like that because it's funny. Get Rhythm. Okay, Get Rhythm is taken. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Rhythm. To go with Rhythm. Can I do that? Can I do Rhythm Ops? Why did they spell... Is that how you spell Rhythm? Oh, they're doing more. Mini fold. Okay. So this is how I come up with stuff. Dude, I could have sworn I did not know that's how rhythm was spelled. I thought there was an N this whole time. It's a hard word. Okay. Rhythm. Okay. Get rhythm. I think that's funny. Get rhythm is $10,000. No, thank you. Okay, get some rhythm is 1 cent. Okay, what about rhythm.so? Rhythm live. Rhythm audio. Nah. There's nothing like rhythm project or rhythm prod or rhythm co or rhythm co. Rhythm dev. Okay, it's probably gonna be get some rhythm. Okay. I'm gonna go with rhythm. All right, cool. So we're gonna do rhythm. Ready? So things are about to get fun. Okay. Projects. We're about to flow now. This is how, this isn't my last way of doing this. And honestly, this is just a tool just for me, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you a little bit about how we're doing it. So I realized that on our personal account, you can't really do a template in Docs. One of those fun things. Isn't it rhythm? Yeah. So make a copy. Close that. So I've created basically a document that I can copy whenever I want. And then I bring it back to my sheet. It's gonna be super lo-fi because I don't need like I'm probably gonna put this in Bolt and not even get a domain for it because I don't really need one. The only reason we're gonna get a database is so that we keep track of everything, so I can relearn. Project management software. We're good? Yep. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna here. Let's talk to ChatGPT for a second. All right. Where we at? Cool. All right, we're gonna call this project management tool Rhythm. How much time I got? We're gonna call this project management tool Rhythm. I want you to come up with a prompt for bolt.new to build essentially the front end, or at least start the build on the front end, because we are going to have to build this out so that it looks great, so that it's really accessible, it's easy to use, but also so that the features aren't going to overwhelm, that the things that need to be tucked can be tucked behind, but the things that need to be up front are pretty like obviously up front. We want it to be a project management tool that keeps people in flow, that allows people to take large amounts of projects, tasks, and subtasks, and then easily embed that into their calendar using AI and other tools. We also want there to be just a beautiful interface that's easy to look at as well. So can you help me build a prompt that I can give to Bolt to kick off this design? And sometimes it helps to just give it a description of what it is that we're building, and then it can kind of go from there. But be as detailed and sophisticated and complex as you feel like you need it to be, but use words that are gonna help someone as if you're giving it to a designer. So that's just transcription. I basically transcribe everything now because it's easier to do exposition and let the AI deal with it rather than me typing a lot. And then I'm going to use O4 Mini High because I really like the responses I've been getting out of it for complex stuff like this. So I'll let that load up. And then, so we're going to call this rhythm, I guess. That's crazy. I really did not. Because Scout DM and this one, I'm not launching to the public. Those are just things that I want to do. That's why it was hard to answer those questions, because it was like, but what if I ever want to launch to the public? Like, then what are we going to do? Let's restart this because it should have the response. Let's go ahead and pull up Bolt. Okay, I'm gonna trust you on this because, oh no, no, we don't prescribe. We're not doctors. We'll let the experts do what they're gonna do. Here, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, well, since you prescribe, now I have to read everything. Okay. Beautiful product. Style and features. Okay, you're being a little prescript. All right, not now. Also, when do my tokens expire? Because I have not been in here like really at all. Yeah, but like, what? But when do my tokens expire? I have 19 million. Or oh, you're making me hunt for it now. You used to just put it up front. Remember those days? Tokens. 21st. Okay, I live in 11 days. Pretty good. Okay. All right, let's do this. We'll trigger that. Now, here comes the fun part. We're gonna walk our tails right over here. We're gonna start building stuff out. We're start wiring it. So it's gonna be called rhythm. I spell it wrong every time. Oh, there's another H. That's right. Back end. We're gonna go ahead and set this up. And then we're gonna come. Nope. We're gonna come here. Told you we don't really do that anymore. We really don't barely use this. Don't wait for the back end to come in through there. Because it's probably still building unless it got a lot faster. I know it's using Claude. Oh, it's got faster. Okay, that's set up there. That's set up there. We're not going to do railway yet. We might have to do it really quickly. Okay, so we're going to take, now that we have a name here, let's go ahead and take this and download. Here, let's for rhythm. Did I get it right that time? No. Oh, okay, I did. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna download this as a PDF. Open up Claude, which has a ton of stuff in it now. After this past weekend. Rhythm. We're gonna start building this out now. Oh yeah, we don't have GitHub set up yet. Oh no, we do. We do. But we don't really need that right now. Every time. Rhythm. Feature document. Do that. And then because we are dog fooding, which I'm really excited about, I'll tell you about this later, but we're building a company or a product called Supernova. And so right now we're dog fooding to make sure that we understand how everything could work. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those in. We'll tell you about that at a later point. Where's that? Upload from device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? We'll add those into the project. And then once this is ready, we'll put GitHub in there. And then we'll close this video down and then start the next one, because we're basically speed running this. We're not gonna build it in the 2 hours that I allotted for myself to do this project, but we're gonna try and do it pretty fast here. Right now we're just kind of waiting on okay, yeah, I don't really. Can I delete this? And then name this rhythm so we can find it later. Yeah, this is what happens when you can't find it and you don't want to pay. Like, I did find some that could do kind of what I wanted, but it's like, why would I could pay for this, however much you're gonna charge me, or I could pay $10 a month for it and just set up my own database and maybe charge for it later. Like, why would I ever build? I'm always gonna try and build first. Or at least contemplate the idea. My internet didn't drop, I just clicked off. What are you doing? Dude, dropping the internet on a build like this is crazy. I know my internet didn't drop. So I'm kind of stuck right now, I guess. Here, let's see. Okay, now that we have the name, every time them, can you write an overview document that we can send to people that want to understand rhythm, the basics of it, the value it can give, features that are unique, things like that. We'll get a good idea of what is supposed to be. Make it as detailed as possible. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna do that. Hopefully they didn't lose the connection again. Dang, they really did start all the way over. Great. All right, so I'm gonna take this. You're about to see what I'm gonna do in a second. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put this just like anywhere really. It doesn't matter. Here, actually. Here, let's do this project. Okay. What is this? Oh, the initial prompt. Okay. A prompt for bolt. Yeah. Okay. Pull this here. I'm kind of clicking around a little bit haphazardly, but I'm trying to get to a state that I can show you before I end this video. That will be get there. Okay, we good? Okay, come there, and then download PDF. Come over to Claude, add this. Project overview. Okay, now I gotta open a different window and I gotta go find something, a document that I need. Where was that? Oh, it wasn't there. I know where it was. It was over here. So I'm looking for a document because, like I said, I'm dog fooding this idea that I have for this product called Supernova. And I was using it to build out some AI team members. Because remember from Cognito Local, I said I was trying to learn some things about how to eventually build a platform that'll let you spin up and spin down AI team members or co-founders to help solo founders get an extremely unfair advantage. And as more and more companies are raising less and less and paying for compute, it's the same switch that I thought about before when I created NoCap, which was so many people were starting to use their venture dollars to not pay for servers or pay for office space because they had remote. They were paying team members. So what would happen if we came in and operated as the team members? That was the whole concept of no cap, and we would charge people equity instead of capital that they didn't have, because they would give VCs capital or equity in exchange for capital to then hire people. So why don't we just give them to people and they give us the equity? This is kind of similar model. So we have a website designer, a brand designer, a lead magnet writer, a revenue and biz dev, a marketing copywriter, a growth engineer, a product manager, and a product designer. So here's where things are going to start getting fun. Oh, should I do it? Nah, I'm going to wait for the next video. Is this done yet? Yeah, you fix whatever you need to fix. Ooh, Apple Level design aesthetics. I didn't request that, but I like where your head's at. Let's just see what they come up with. And then we'll save this to GitHub. And then we'll go ahead and close this video down and start the next one. The next one is when we'll get into building out kind of all the other elements of the workflow that I came up with over the weekend. That was or during my work retreat. Okay, this does not look good. No, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with here. This is what I do now. I go here. Let's make sure I run this back for y'all. I start out with just a voice conversation about what I want. Then it builds out what I'm thinking of. And then I asked it. This is the first time I've ever asked it this question, which was, so to turn this into exactly what I'm asking for, what question do I need to answer that would be helpful in creating a little bit more of the feature roadmap and product specs? So it gave me those questions. You saw me in the first video answer those questions. It took me way longer than I thought it would, because I was kind of thinking off the top of my head. I'm not really taking it hyper seriously, because it knows what I want. I just wanted to be a part of it. So then it took my answers and built out all this stuff. It's talking about a phase build feature roadmap. Fortunately, we don't need to do that because it's not going to take us 2 weeks to do an MVP. It's going to take us 2 hours. It's kind of funny how it'll give you like, hey, this thing's going to take you like 12 weeks. And I'm like, oh, 8 weeks. Like, no, it's not. It's going to take me a night max if I'm really focused. So yeah, it's giving me all this stuff right here. And so I'm going back and forth with it, giving it feedback, adding new features, things like that. And it's giving me, so finally it gave me features and functionality. And then it gave me this to put in the Bolt, right? All right, so cool. So this is what Bolt gave me back. Okay. So it gave me it's a lot of noise. That's okay. Oh, unified per company. I feel you. Search tasks. These icons need to be bigger. That's okay. Oh, and it's got a switcher that I can switch between companies. So if I go unified, does that go away? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. What else you got for me? Got notifications, profiles. Did you build out the settings for me? No, you didn't. Got the GitHub import. Really needs to be an export. So it needs to go back and forth. Oh, it needs to go the other way. It's good to know. Here. Instead of a GitHub import, is there a way to have a GitHub export where I can have things that I can have tasks that I want to send to GitHub? How would I do this? To GitHub as an issue. However, all of the comments and updates GitHub come back in the description section of the task. So essentially what I'm thinking of is like, I don't want to import it, I want to export it. So I want to be in a task and I want to be able to click the GitHub icon in the task. I want to be able to click the breadcrumbs on every task. And then in the breadcrumbs at the top of the task, it'll say add to GitHub. And then when I do that, it automatically creates an issue. And if I have GitHub code activated or GitHub Copilot coding agent activated, then it'll create an issue. I can go in there and just tag that agent and it'll automatically do that job for me. Yeah. Let's do it that way. So then it's basically like having like a coding agent inside of this. So whenever I need to code something up, like a new feature or something, if I want to add a feature, like let's say a customer asks for a feature, I can just add to this platform. Rebalance him. You know what's funny? It doesn't say how to add a task. Oh, there it is. Add a task. Okay, cool. It can be a breadcrumb on every task and subtask, and when clicked, it gives a send this to GitHub. And then if the person clicks on it, it automatically turns that task into a GitHub issue with the threads of that task also going into the issue below the task name and the task description. The way to connect GitHub isn't its own menu item. It is a what are these in here? It is located within the user settings. Okay, at that point, I think this video is probably like 90 minutes long. So I'm cut out and start a new one. Oh man. Hey, but I think we're getting going. I really want to finish this by the end of the day because it's setting me back on my distro week.